Hi everyone, welcome back. It's me again, in the flesh, not just the hands. Welcome to everyone. I appreciate you being here. So today I'm going to introduce you to the reason that I might be a little lax in uploading videos in the next month or so. I don't know, it might work, it might not, but we will see. But I just wanted to let you know, because I did sort of kind of tease it about a month or so ago, that starting this month that videos might be a little trickier for me to do. So as some of you know, if you've been around for a while, and if you are new here, welcome, and I appreciate you being here. I had a dog that I considered my heart dog. He was a Papillon. His name was Evan Almighty. He was already named when we bought him. Not bought him. When we got him, we adopted him. And he was a really special dog to me. He got me through a lot of things. And he went to doggy heaven way too soon. He was young. He had some health issues. And well, young in my eyes, you know. And so I said, and my husband agreed, that we would never get another dog. But then something happened, and this happened. Meet Tucker. He is my new Papillon. And I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of hard to do it when I'm holding him. He has a heart on his side. I don't know if it shows that well, but when he was born, this was a perfect heart shape. Let's see. Sort of. I've got pictures. I'll insert photos. Of when he was first born. And he is a Papillon. Now his ears are not standing up yet. Papillon's ears, they're almost there. They're getting there. See, they're getting there. Isn't that a cute puppy? They're getting there. He is ready to take a nap. So I will be putting him in his kennel, and we will be working on a project. So this is not all that this video is about. But anyway, if anybody knows me at all from this channel, you know I love hearts and I love butterflies. And Papillon in French means butterfly. And Evan was a very special dog for me. And this is Tucker. And he is just the most special little guy for me now. And I don't know if you believe in this or not. I'm 100% sure that Evan sent him to me. Knowing that I needed another puppy in my life. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. I still cry at the loss of Evan. That's how special he was to me. And I've had dogs, but I've never felt the loss like I have when I lost Evan. So this little guy is going to go in his kennel on the bed, and he's going to take a nap while we play. And I will be working on my spring project from To Be Loved Treasures by Corrine. And I just want you to know that, you know, for now he's sleeping several hours a day, like a lot. But as he outgrows that and he still needs a lot of training and attention, my energy will be going to making Tucker the best little puppy ever. Well, better than he already is, hopefully with some good training. So I just wanted to introduce him to you and let you know if the videos are haphazard or broken up, it's because I have to take care of this guy. So hang on, and I'll be right back with a project. Okie dokie. So we are back. Needles everywhere. This is going to be one of the things that's going to be I need to keep an eye on. He's not allowed to run around in the room yet. So yeah, he's allowed to run around in the kitchen, but that's about it. So on this project, last time we did these flowers here. This one I have added some multicolored, my hand-dyed thread for that there. And this one I also used some hand-dyed thread, but I used some lace here, and I really like that effect. Just little dainty pieces of lace. I'm a little sleep deprived, so bear with me. Let's see, make the light a little better. I really got to get an overhead light. This is ridiculous. Plus it would free up space on my desk. So now let's see. I think this one I'm going to do differently. So I am going to tie this off. I hope this finds everybody well. And last I checked, I am 1 subscriber below 3,000. So when we hit 3,000, at some point there will be a video. I'm not telling you when. It won't be in the title. There will be a giveaway, and hopefully the person who wins will want to claim it. The last one was not claimed, but I decided not to redraw. What I'm going to do is probably give away 2 packages. They won't be huge. I don't have a lot to share, unfortunately. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to start at the top. That's what I get for speaking and trying to create at the same time when sleep deprived. And it wasn't Tucker's fault I was sleep deprived. It was my own. So I've been dealing with a little bit of anxiety. All right, we're going to get a needle that Martha can get the thread through the eye of, not that one. And I just put lotion on my hands because they're extremely dry from all the hand washing. And so now my hands are slippery. they're pretty and shiny, but they're slippery. Well, I don't know about pretty, but they're shiny. I'll rub them on my leggings. My leggings I only wear in the house. So, all right, don't start in the wrong place again. So let me think. Oh, thinking is so hard some days, isn't it? Okay. I'm gonna come up here. Now this is some variegated thread. It's number 51 DMC 6-strand. And as you can see, there are some really light colors and some really dark colors, but the change, the color change is really, really far apart. So it's a little, you don't really see the variegation very much, which bothers me with some of the threads that I have. I would rather have a very short change of color, which is why I'm going to be doing more of my own thread. Well, I'll be thread painting, but not in the traditional sense that we know it as thread painting with thread on a fabric. I am going to be painting my own threads, dyeing my own threads, so to speak. So concentrating here. So I'm just doing a really large fly stitch to sort of tack this leaf down a little bit. So we had a couple of days of really, yikes, heavy rain and wind and stuff blowing around. but nothing like some of the people in the US here. There have been tornado outbreaks, and there's a huge snowstorm going on in New England now. I think everywhere from New York up to Maine. It's wicked. It's wicked, wicked, wicked. It's really bad. So now, yes, I'm going under this other leaf right there, but I don't know what I'm doing on this leaf, but I think the next one I will go over the top. Just incorporate it right into this leaf here. Not leaf, petal. These are petals, not leaves. Oh, gosh. Brains. The brains are not working. Tony is out visiting our horse and picking a couple of things up in town. And it's a beautiful, sunny but breezy day today. Which is lovely for potty training the new baby. And he is now sound asleep. And he'll sleep for a couple hours at least. New puppies are known to sleep 18 to 20 hours a day. Isn't that amazing? So I thought, well, if he's going to nap, why not? Oh, I can't move you in anymore. I wonder why. Close your eyes. I'm going to move the camera. There we go. All right, now we're in a little more. Shadows, shadows. Sorry for the shadows. I've got to get some new lights. But it's like when kids are babies, you take advantage of the time that they are down. Of course, my dryer is probably going to beep in a few minutes because I have clothes in the dryer. I was already very productive this morning. Okay. Well, since that leaf wasn't on top and I stitched that leaf, the top leaf down on top of it with these stitches, I think I'm going to do something different over here. Don't know what. Maybe I'll just tack. I'll just tack. I'll take this out before I stab myself with that. I think I'm just going to, I did a blanket stitch over here on this one. I sort of want to go around this white part because I want it to sort of stand out. This is some of that sari silk that I got off of the rag rug that I bought at Big Lots. You can also sometimes find them at Five Below. And I took the rug apart and washed all the silk that came out of it. Silk, nylon, whatever the fabric is. And yeah, it makes really nice petals. And I got carried away and started to try to cut some more, but then I thought that's not what my plan is. I want to stitch, like with thread, other flowers, not just make fabric ones. So we'll see how that works when it happens. Not sure I'm going to like it or hate it, but you know, it'll be okay. It'll be all right. Is there any chance I could maybe make it around this leaf with the thread I have left? Who's taking bets? Will she or won't she make it? And this fabric does fray, so I'm trying to not have it fray a lot. Although it'd be pretty on the edges, but it won't stay stitched down then. And it sticks to everything. If you cut a little tiny piece off to shape your leaf, holy cow, I have to lick my fingers to get the fabric to stop sticking to me. It's crazy. Okay. I have one more stitch in there. Nope, I'm not going to do it. That'd be overkill. So, yeah, I still struggle with, I still envy and still struggle the people that, struggle with the techniques that other people are capable of doing that I haven't honed. I haven't honed my own technique that way yet, but I'm getting there, so it's all right. I think I'm going to use white thread on these. Let me find some white thread. That's number 8. I want some finer thread. So this is crochet cotton. It comes on the big balls of crochet thread in the stores here in the US. I know a lot of people call these types of balls of cotton, they call that crochet thread, but that's not what it's called here in the US. This is a DMC, and to me, this is called embroidery floss, embroidery cotton. Why do I have orange on there? Questions to be answered at a later time, possibly. Not now. Oh, I'm having problems with things not behaving over to my side and not staying where they're supposed to. Okay, come on. Thread the needle. Yeah. Okay. The eye on this needle is huge. That's not focusing. All right, I'm going to zoom you out a little bit because it seems to be flipping the camera around, so, or flipping the camera out, I should say. All right. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Yes, so I feel badly for all the people that had to deal with extremely bad weather and tornadoes and the damage and the flooding and now the snow and the power outages that are going on up north. Not cool at all. Not at all cool. But I am grateful that we just had rain and some wind and just yucky weather. And that for now it's gone. So potty training Tucker is going well. I'm excited because I've been able to start reading my new book from Fleur Woods, and I can glean. She has a very interesting story, interesting to me. It actually is very meaningful to me, so I'm enjoying it immensely. It's not a book on technique so much as it is, I mean, some of it is, but it's more about methods, tools, thoughts, inspiration. It's just wonderful. I can't wait to delve into it further. So exciting. So exciting. Okay. I'm just tacking this down. It doesn't really show, so it's not really considered a decorative stitch. So I'm just going to go, I want to go about there. I'm going to go under this fabric and see if it shows. It does not show. Pop out here. Come on. Thank you. There we go. A lot of noise outside. There are workers on the golf course again, making tons of noise, drilling and all kinds of stuff. My dryer is going. All kinds of background noises. And none of it really seems to bother Tucker at all, so that's cool. I am so glad. I want to not make this channel all about Tucker though, so I'll stop talking about him now. But I will in the introduction part. Let's see, where do I want to go next? I think I'm going to tie this off because I have to go way over there, or way over there actually. And I don't really want to drag my thread all that way, have it pull on the back. But I will insert a picture of when he was, he's 9 weeks old now, so he will go to the vet next week. But I will insert a picture of when he was closer to when he was born, and the very, very clear, distinct heart on his side. And that heart, his hair will get longer and the heart is already sort of losing its shape, but I know it's there. So that'll make that's what makes all the difference to me, is I know it's there. I know he started out with a heart on him. And he's got a little black spot right around the base of his tail. And it's just the cutest thing. It's just so cute. And he's got a black face and he's got some sable color, kind of reddish brownish, inside his ears. So when they stand up, when they're fully standing, which I do hope they do, that's what makes the Papillon the Papillon. If the ears don't stand up, they're called a Feline. And because the ears sort of flop down. But I know, I just said I wasn't going to make this channel all about Tucker, but I'm still excited. He's new. He's new to the family, so of course I'm going to talk about him. But we go to the vet next week. He gets his second set of shots. And then 3 weeks after that, he'll get his third set of shots. And then we can start taking him places to acclimate him and get him used to things like PetSmart and other places we're allowed to take dogs, because I don't want him to be timid or afraid of anything. And we also have to get him used to staying alone. So that'll all be part of the training. There. Now I did have this piece here, and I thought about putting this here, but I don't feel like it fits. I want something there. I'm just not 100% sure what. That might be fun to have it be. I don't know. I don't know. This was some of my hand-dyed thread. I dyed this with RIT dyes. I have not done the Dynaflow dyeing yet. That's next on my list. But you can go over to Tori's channel. Oh, I always mess this up. Sorry, Tori. Cool Kooky Creatures, and all spelled with K's. So, let's see. Next, now I cut these out, but I didn't really like them. And I tried, like I did this with this one and folded it down. And then I was going to do like some others, and I put them in a bunch, but didn't like them. And I put lace with them, didn't like them. Let go. Let go my ego. Now, if I put 5, if I put 4, they look like a red 4-leaf clover. That's not going to work. I put 5. I don't really like them. However, I did cut this one out. So maybe what I need to do is, instead of using that one as a fold over, of course now it needs to be ironed. Maybe I need to do this. That's not so bad. I guess. I don't like the 2 red ones together, of course. So maybe I need to cut one more out of another pink fabric. I know I said I wasn't going to do a whole bunch of these in fabric. Okay, what I'm going to do is I am going to, what size is this? I don't know where that orange came from. That's interesting. Did I mess up when I was coloring threads? Possibly. It's there. It's there. It's there. I wonder if this is the spool I took to the dye day at Artistic Artifacts last year, and I spilled some on it. Maybe. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is, is this the same size? You can clearly see a difference in these two. This one's way smoother. I think I'm going to use the textured one. The crochet thread is really smooth, and this has a definite twist in it. Oh, I don't think this needle's going to be long enough for what I want to do. There's a flower that looks like, I don't think it's supposed to be a dandelion. Oh, Lord. I don't know if I can find it on my iPad or not. Under my inspiration. Let me look. Let me look. Well, sort of, kind of like this. Oops. Like that flower right there. I really like that. So I think I want to give that a shot. That's more like a dandelion, and I don't think that's for me. This is the flower I was talking about. Is my come on. Nope. It's going to open a gallery. That. I really like that. Now, are the stems done first? Sure looks that way. Okay. Well, let's shoot for that. Whoops. Bang, bang. I'm knocking into everything, banging into stuff. Okay, so we need kind of a brownish gray, it looks like. And I haven't done stems on anything else, so let's see what we've got. Alrighty. I've got grays. I've got greens. Maybe I want to make them green. I really like green against this yellow background. And that's a beigey background, so maybe I won't go that way. Maybe I'll do, I really like this green a lot. Maybe this green. I do like that. It's still subtle, but it also looks like it belongs there. So this is DMC 3347. And let's go for that. He's such a good boy. He's over there just snoozing away. All right, so do I need to draw this out? I think one strand too. Oh, Martha's gonna stitch with one strand. Everybody watch out. If she can get it out of the other 5 strands. Okay. Well, this might call for a tiny needle then. I am all over the place and I apologize for that, but I'm not gonna apologize for trying to be inspired and so I wonder if I could sort of well, maybe I'll start it here. Should I draw it? Oh, I hate drawing because if I don't follow it and they don't come out, oh yeah, mamma mia. All right, oops, what happened? All right, let's see. Here's an example of one. No, I don't like that one as much. I really like that one. There are more here. Get that without the glare. There are more. Not quite as intense as that one. That one's pretty intense with the stitching, so it's going to take me a while because all those little things are back stitches. Okay, I'm just going to shoot for something like that. Somewhere in the vicinity. Yeah. Okay. And those are just little either knots or little tiny stitches. All right. So I don't want to make it too big. Oh, I should have left it up, huh? Oh, Martha. Anxiety. My anxiety gets the better of me. This isn't even working. So I want to kind of do this. I'm just giving myself some guidelines to go by. Come on. Friction pens are not always my friends. I'll be honest. All right, that's enough. Because if I do any more than that, I won't stitch over it, and then I'll make a mess of this, and it won't come out with the iron, or something stupid will happen. So I'm going to start here. A knot in the thread would help. Oh, Martha. So I hope you are safe and sound where you are, and the storms that have been blowing through the middle and eastern half of the U.S. are not affecting you. I do hope that, because they've been bad. And we are more than ready for real spring to show up. Not the spring teasers, not... See, I'm already going off in a bad direction here. Not, that one was supposed to be straight, but it's anything but straight. So I'm going to follow the curve, because that's how I stitched it. These are really tiny stitches, but that's how that one is, and I kind of like it. It kind of calls to me. You know, I've struggled with whether to pop this into a small frame or not, just the part I'm working on. But I still got to flip the fabric out of the way, and my hand, my left hand, gets fatigued. And holding the extra, even the few ounces of a small round 3-inch frame would make it just that much more. Just this motion here puts a lot of stress on my hand. So I am trying to not do more stitching than I'm capable of doing without causing pain. And I am trying to still enjoy stitching. And if I know it's going to cause pain, I'm not going to enjoy it. Why can I not stitch straight lines when I'm doing a back stitch? And really, I know I'm not doing the back stitch the right way. Come on, pull. Thank you. So Tony will be home soon from seeing Blue and picking things up in town, as I said. And then we'll have, lunch. And it's Friday as I'm filming this. I will post this tomorrow for Saturday for your weekend viewing pleasure. And if I put you to sleep, put me on at night and just doze off to the soothing, boring sounds of Martha's voice and stitching. And if you like hanging around, I hope you've pulled up a project and you're going to stitch along with me. I'm really happy that so many people liked the mini chicken. There's a couple other projects that I'm sort of eyeballing, and if you'd be interested in them, I am going to incorporate more slow stitching into it when I do it. I sort of have a couple lines coming off in these weird directions here, so I'm just gonna go with it. I'm gonna pull over here, not pull it too tight because I don't want the fabric to pucker. All right, I'm gonna back stitch the way you're supposed to and see if it comes out straighter. Christine and I and Rachel, I noticed, back stitch very much the same. We go down and then back up so that we're not wasting thread on the back of the piece. But I'll be honest, I think this technique, why is my thread not sitting flat? There. I mean, I want it to have some lift and texture, but not that much. But see, a lot of times I'll do this. But I do think the proper technique really does get you the lines that you want more of. Maybe a straighter line. But anyway, yeah, it's not warm enough yet for us to open the door. It's only supposed to be like 55 degrees Fahrenheit today, which isn't bad when the sun is shining, but the sun is supposed to disappear again this afternoon and get cloudy. But I think near the end of next week, I think it says, we're supposed to get some 70-degree temperatures. And I'll tell you what, I am more than ready for 70-degree temperatures. Although it could have been a lot worse. I got up at 4 o'clock this morning with Tucker. He does a few little whines. He wakes up and he's good. Like, he doesn't whine or anything when he wakes up. But if he has to go, he's actually whining. And he's only 9 weeks old. And I've taken him outside each time. And he's doing a great job. We're using key words when he goes and giving him lots of snuggles and cuddles. I'm not going to treat train him for things like going potty and stuff, but he is doing a good job. He's a smart little guy, and I'm very happy with him. He slept a lot yesterday, so I was a little worried about him, but A lot of sleep for a 9-week-old puppy is very normal. I don't think I've ever had, I was thinking about it, and I have mentioned to like Robin, hi Robin, and a couple other people that it's been a long time since I had a puppy. But even my last puppy, I think was like 3 months old and not 9 weeks old. So, you know, and that was a long time ago. So, yeah. My first dog was a dog my grandmother gave me. My dad's mom bred poodles, silver poodles. And that was my first dog. Before that, I was deathly afraid of dogs. Now I want to, you know, like hug and pet every dog I meet along the way. So, yeah, things have changed. I would hope so in 68 years, almost 68 years. Not there yet. I'm getting close. 68 seems like such a big number, but I don't feel that old yet most of the time. Sometimes I do, but not most of the time. So I'm just going to continue this on. It's been 36 minutes. When I get the top done, I'll come back and show you in the next video though, because I think this is going to take me a while. You think? And and I'm just going to sit here and stitch and get my laundry out of the dryer and put the next load in. And I need to strip my bed today, but Tucker's asleep in his kennel on the bed. So, ow, that'll be this afternoon. And so if I can get this stitched before I need to post this video, I will. But I don't think that's going to happen, so I don't think this will be at the end of this video. I think at the beginning of the next video about this project, I will share that with you. I don't know if I'm going to do the Roxy Journal of Stitchery newest project, which is a bag. I have more, like I have all those Japanese rice bags I've made. If you haven't seen those, go back and look for those videos. And I don't know that I need, I have a bag that I carry stuff in quite often, and when I was honing my skills with Ariane Zurcher back when she was doing stitching videos during COVID and stuff, man, was that a lifesaver. I stitched 2 panels and I put them on a canvas bag. And I just don't know if I need any more. I could do that again. I have more canvas bags I can cover up. I not puff painted them, but fabric painted a bunch of canvas bags way back when I thought I was going to sell them at a market. Let me get the bag and show you real quick. It was literally right in front of my face. So I'll zoom in a little bit. So I did this. This is a covered wooden bead. And I have drizzle stitches coming out of it. I have bullions. This is I think under there is a piece of elastic. Maybe it's an elastic hairband or something. And I stitched around it. There's a name for that. And I couldn't remember it last time, and Debbie came up with it. But anyway, hand-dyed fabric, and I did stitches around that. Can't remember the name of that stitch. I did little flowers with bullions. These are so fun with a nice variegated thread. I don't know. That might be a Steph Francis thread. I'm not sure. Another bullion rose there, and one there. And more drizzle stitches with beads on the end here. And fly stitches. And yeah. just all kinds of stuff. And then, and what I did was I did this on a separate, these are hand dyed cotton linen blend, this fabric here. And what I did was I hand dyed them, and then I did all these on here. This is t-shirt fabric that I dyed and tore and then made like a t-shirt yarn out of them and then couched them down. That's the word, couched. This, I don't even remember how to do that. It's a weaving. I wove that. This was more bullion and ribbon thread there. A mirror, there's a name for that, which of course I can't remember. So yeah, I did all of these, gosh, in it was either 2020 or 2021. I'll bet you it was 2020. I think I did all this. Ariane Zurcher had a whole series on stitches, and I joined an online video course that she offered, and I bet I still have that. I should go back and see. Oops. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, so I'm going to leave you here. This is quite long enough, and I am going to finish this and put all the little, because that's going to take me a long time. That's a lot of little teeny tiny work, which will be good for me to focus on little bits at a time as I can when Tucker is sleeping. So everybody take care. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed yet, because like 65% of my viewers are not subscribed, and it really helps me out, helps the algorithm and all that good stuff out. If you would please subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. It's not a paid subscription. I don't make any money off of YouTube. I not yet. I could, but I have not tried that route yet. So I just enjoy making things with you and having you here to talk to, and seeing your comments. Leave comments for me. If you like it, leave a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy crafting, everybody, and thanks as always for being here. I appreciate it. Bye.